Good morning, students. So today let us continue with the logarithm. So based on that, we will continue with the doing exercise 2.12. Okay, let us recall now. So what is a product rule? Product rule is log x to the base a, xy to the base a is equal to log x to the base a plus log y to the base a. So this is product rule. What about quotient rule? Log x by y to the base a is equal to log x to the base a minus log y to the base a. So this is called as quotient rule. Then what about power rule? Log x power r to the base a is equal to r log x to the base a. So this is called as power rule. And what about the first one? First property. First property is a log x to the base a. A to the power log x to the base a is equal to x. Okay. So power a power log x to the base a. So when both of this are equal, we have it is equal to x. We can also take it as e power log x is equal to x. Okay. So this is one of the property, and also we have change of base rule. Change of base rule is log x to the base b into log b to the base a is equal to log x to the base a. Okay, this both are equal. So we write log x to the base a. So this is called as change of base rule. So all this we have seen in our previous class. Okay. So now we have to continue with exercise 2.12. We have done first question and second question. Third question is similar to that of example 2.37. So third question you can take it for homework. You can try on your own looking at example 2.37. Okay. So now we will do question number 4. Fourth question. Solve log 2 power 8x to the base 4 is equal to 2 log 8 to power log 2 power log 8 to the base 2. Okay. So we know that log 2 power or a power log, we know that a power log x to the base a is equal to x. Okay. A power log x to the base a is equal to x. So here we have the same 2 power log a to the base 2. So what is it equal to? It is equal to 8. Okay. Now also we have seen that log x to the base a can be written as 1 by log a to the base x. Okay, this also we have seen. So we will write the left hand side as 1 by, okay, first we will use power rule, then we will use that. So using power rule, we write this as 8x into log 2 to the base 4. Okay, 8x into log 2 to the base 4 is equal to 8. Now both the sides we are having 8. So 8 gets cancelled, and now this log 2 to the base 4 we can also write it as 1 by log 4 to the base 2 equal to 1. So now this is x is equal to, you can cross multiply. So we get log 4, we can write it as 2 square to the base 2. Okay, cross multiplying. So what is this by using power rule? 2 log 2 to the base 2, and we also know that log a to the base a is equal to 1. Therefore, log 2 to the base 2 is equal to 1. Therefore, we get 2. Therefore, x is equal to 2. Okay, this is question number 4. So, next we will go to question number 5. Fifth question. What is given? A square plus b square is equal to 7ab. We have to show that, okay, prove that log a plus b by 3 is equal to 1 by 2 into log a plus log b. Okay, this we have to prove. So now see the question, we are having log a plus b. So left hand side we should bring to the form a plus b the whole square. So to bring to the form, add both the sides. Add 2ab both the sides. Okay. So what you get, a square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to 7ab plus 2ab. So this is a plus b the whole square is equal to 9ab. So now take log both the sides. So taking log, we can write this as log a plus b the whole square is equal to log 9ab. Okay, or we can take this 9 to this side. Okay, one more step we will do it. So this we can also write it as a plus b by 3 the whole square is equal to ab. Can we write? 9 is 3 square. So we are bringing 9 to the left hand side. So a plus b the by 3 the whole square. So taking log both the sides we get a plus b by 3 the whole square is equal to log ab. Now using power rule, left hand side can be written as 2 log a plus b by 3, and using product rule right hand side can be written as log a plus log b. Therefore, take 2 to the other side. So log a plus b by 3 is equal to 1 by 2 into log a plus log b. Hence, prove. Okay, very simple problems. And sixth question, you can take it for homework. Just use product rule, then you will be able to do. So seventh question we will do it now. So seventh question is prove that. So we'll take the left hand side first. So log 2 plus log 16, using power rule, this can be written as log 16 by 15 the whole power 16 plus log 25 by 24 the whole power 12 plus log 81 by 80 the whole power 7. Okay, now we have to prove this is equal to 1. So now this is, we know product rule, log xy is equal to log x plus log y. Therefore, this can be written as, using here many terms, 4 terms are there, therefore log x, y, z, b, like that we can take. Therefore, this can be written as log of, okay, 2 into 16. 16 is nothing but 2 power 4. So, 2 power 4 power 16 by 15 is 3 into 5. So, 3 power 16 into 5 power 16 into 25. 25 is 5 square. 5 square power 12 by 24 is 8 into 3. So, 2 cube power 12 into 3 power 12. Okay, 8 into 3 is 24. So, we write 2 cube power 12 into 3 power 12 into 81 is 3 power 4. So, 3 power 4 power 7 by 80 is 16 into 5. 16 is 2 power 4. So, 2 power 4 power 7 into 5 power 7. Okay, using product rule we are writing all this. So, this is equal to log of 2 into, okay, or we'll write 2 power, okay, we are going to combine all the terms. So, 2 power, first term is 1, then plus, so when base are equal we add the index or the power. 4 into 16, 64 plus 64, then see the denominator, 2 power 3 power 12, so that is 2 power 36. So, when you bring to the numerator it is minus 36. Then 2 power 4, 2 power for this term, 2 power 4 power 7, 2 power 28. So, when you bring to the numerator it is minus 28. Okay. Then into, we will see the 3 powers of 3. 3 power 28, 4 sevens are 28. Then denominator we are having 3 power 12, 3 power 16 first. So, minus 16 when you bring to the numerator. Then 3 power 12 you bring to the numerator. So, minus 12. Then 5 power 2 12s are 24. Then minus 16. Then we have minus 7. So, it is equal to log 2 power, what is this, 65 minus 64. So, we have 2 power 1 into 3 power 0 into 5 power 1, which gives us log 10. Log 10 we have already seen that its value is 1. So, it is equal to right hand side, hence proved. Okay. So, next we will do question number 8. 8th question, prove that. So, here also you take the left hand side first. So, it is equal to log a to the base a square into log b to the base b square into log c to the base c square. So, now we know the result. Log x to the base a can be written as 1 by log a to the base x. Therefore, this can be written as 1 by log a square to the base a into 1 by log b square to the base b into 1 by log c square to the base c. So, now using power rule, denominator can be written as 2 log a to the base a into 1 by 2 log b to the base b into 1 by 2 log c to the base c. Using power rule we write this, and now we know that log a to the base a is 1, log b to the base b is 1, and log c to the base c is 1. So we get 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by 8, which is equal to the right hand side. Okay. Now coming to the ninth question. Ninth question, prove that log a plus log a square etc. up to log a power n is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 into log a. Okay, we have to prove this. So now take the left hand side. So using power rule we can write this. Log a is only log a. Next term can be written as 2 log a. Third term can be written as 3 log a plus etc. up to n log a. So what is common throughout? Log a is common throughout. Take it out. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. up to n. And we know that sum of first n natural numbers is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. You have studied this. So this is n into n plus 1 by 2, which is equal to, so what is it? N into n plus 1 by 2 into log a, which is the right hand side, hence proved. Okay. Next question. Question number 10. 10th question. If log x by y minus z is equal to log y by z minus x is equal to log z by x minus y is equal to k, then prove that xyz is equal to 1. Okay, from this we can take it as log x by y minus z is equal to k. So what we get? Log x is equal to k into y minus z. So similarly, what we have? Log y by z minus x is equal to k. So log y is equal to k into z minus x. So this you take it as 1, this you take it as 2, and what about the last one? Log z by x minus y is equal to k. So we get log z is equal to x minus y into k. So this you take it as number 3. So add 1, 2 and 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 gives you log x plus log y plus log z is equal to, taking k inside, what do you get? Ky minus kz plus kz minus kx plus kx minus ky. So see here, everything gets cancelled. Therefore, it is equal to 0. And left hand side we can use product rule. So using product rule we get log xyz is equal to 0. So we have seen that if nothing is given as a base, we have to take it as e. Therefore, this gives us xyz is equal to e power 0. This definition we have seen, no? Log n to the base e is equal to x means n is equal to e power x. So using this we get xyz is equal to e power 0, that is xyz is equal to 1. So hence prove. Okay, next going to question number 11. 11th question. Solve log x to the base 2 minus 3 log x to the base 1 by 2 equal to 6. So we have to solve this, that is we have to find the value for x. So this left hand side first term can be written as 1 by log 2 to the base x minus 3 by log 1 by 2 to the base x is equal to 6. So now see the second term. First term you write as it is. Second term is nothing but, using quotient rule we can write it as log 1 to the base x minus log 2 to the base x. We have used quotient rule in the denominator. And what's the value for log 1? Value for log 1 is 0. So first term you write as it is, and second term we get minus 3 by log 1 is 0. So we have minus log 2 to the base x. So this minus and this minus we can make it as plus, and we write it as log 2 to the base x is equal to 6. So now what is common? 1 by log 2 to the base x is common, take it out. So 1 plus 3 is equal to 6. So 1 by log 2 to the base x into 4 is equal to 6. So what do you get cross multiplying? Log 2 to the base x is equal to 4 by 6, which is 2 by 3. So we have got log 2 to the base x is equal to 2 by 3. So using the definition of logarithm, this is in logarithmic form. So writing in exponential form, x power 2 by 3 is equal to 2. Okay, x power 2 by 3 is equal to 2. So to remove 2 by 3, we raise to the power 2 by 3. When you have square root, we square both the sides. So here we have 2 by 3. So we raise to the power 3 by 2. Okay, if you have cube root, we multiply, we raise to the power 1 by 3. Is it clear? So here we are taking to the power 3 by 2. So it becomes x is equal to 2 power 3 by 2. 2 power 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 2. So it can be written as 2 power 1 into 2 power 1 by 2. So it is 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 is nothing but 8. That is taking 2 inside. When you take inside the square root, it becomes 4. So 4 2s are 8. Therefore x is equal to root 8. X is equal to root 8. Okay, now coming to the last question. Question number 12. Log x square minus 6x plus 65 to the base 5 minus x is equal to 2. Okay, this is in logarithmic form. So writing in exponential form, this becomes 5 minus x the whole square is equal to x square minus 6x plus 65. Okay, what is it? Log n to the base e is equal to x means n equal to e power x. We have seen in our previous class. So 5 minus x the whole square, now expand it. 25 plus x square minus 10x is equal to x square minus 6x plus 65. X square gets cancelled, both the sides we are having, so it gets cancelled. From left hand side terms, take it to the right hand side. So we get 10x minus 6x plus 65 minus 25 is equal to 0. So 4x plus 40 is equal to 0. So 4x is equal to minus 40. So x is equal to minus 40 by 4, which is equal to minus 10. Okay, so x is equal to minus 10. So with this, we have completed the second chapter. So students, keep learning. Write your classwork with blue pen and homework with black pen. Hope all of you are having a new notebook for mathematics. Thank you.